Hello, hello. My name's Dale. My friends call me Daly because it's easier to say Daily Whaley because I lived most of my life in Wales. But actually, saying that, no, I've lived in China for 20 years. Now I've got this idea, right, to make. Do you know those puzzle games where you have to move the squares around to make a picture? I used to love those as a kid, and I like to do something like this, which is like a portrait. Now, my good friend Stephen, who you're going to have a meeting with tomorrow. It's the fourth today. It's the fourth. Can't believe time just goes so quickly. So yeah, I want to do this kind of like moving sections around, but I want it to be in a nice frame. Using a nice wood. I mean, I wouldn't use oak because I don't like using oak because oak trees, they survive a long time, and I don't think it's fair to chop down an oak tree to me. But I could also use laminated bamboo or something, because bamboo is basically grass. Um, but no, I'd like to do this nice frame with, so it's got glass on the front, but it's a 3D frame. You know, the ones that people buy and they have like, they put flowers in there, things like that. So yeah, I was thinking of using a 3D frame and using a magnet to move them around. So what I'm going to use coasters, to paint on the coaster itself, and then have it sprayed, with some kind of like what you use on cars. I don't know the technical name for it. The lacquer, is it lacquer or something? Yeah. So you got these coasters, and I'm just going to use the coasters and then paint directly onto them. I can get some really good quality coasters. So I can get like um, ash is very good wood. Actually, ash is great for acrylic. So I might use ash coasters, and they're all about 10 centimeters in length and diameter. So the 10. So it would be as a portrait, and I want to make it the same size as a checkered flag. So that's 9 coasters across by 7 coasters down, right? But because it's a portrait, it would have to be this way. And then I want to, put them all individually. They'll all be numbered on the back, right? But they're going to be numbered in the wrong way, right? So if you've already seen the video that I made, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way, to I think 63. And then what I would like is, so when somebody solves the puzzle, which takes 103 moves, but you can do it in 100 moves. So I've worked it out that you can actually do it in 100 moves, but it's in total it will be 103 moves to make it. Now, obviously, I chose Lewis Hamilton, and Steve recognized it straight away. I said, well, like, that's because he's the only, black racing driver. So it's quite obvious. But it's your choice. I mean, you can choose any driver from history. And I'm just thinking like Ayrton Senna, you know, off the top of my head, I think Ayrton Senna was one of the most amazing racing drivers. I don't really follow Formula One, but yeah, it could be any legend that you can think of that I could do. So speaking of legend, actually it says legend there, doesn't it? Is it there? No, is it? The other half. Oh, that's the other half. That's the wife. Legend. So it could be any legend from racing memorabilia. And if you've seen my portraits that I've done of legends, usually I choose. It's so sad, really, because most of the people that I choose to paint are dead. And my next legend would be Ozzy Osbourne, to do a portrait. So, but yeah, I do. I hope you like my little video. I'm actually sat in my little room in China, and I'm looking forward to getting started on my next project. But I love the idea, and it was Steve that came up with it. He says, why don't we do one of those puzzle things? And I'm like, yeah, and it is possible. So using magnetic strips, I can solve all that. I'm in China. Everything's made in China anyway. Um, so this is my presentation. I prefer to do it this than just going blah 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 and typing lots of rubbish. So yeah, I hope you appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to doing something creative and challenging. I mean that's the whole point, isn't it? The whole point is to do something that's challenging and possible. Yeah. Woo! I can't wait to get started. Anyway, thank you so much, and thanks for listening. And I hope to create a piece of work that's worthy of your gallery in Silverstone. Be absolutely brilliant. If I could get a piece of art in there, I'd be made up. And I don't care about the money, by the way. I just care about people seeing something and enjoying an interactive piece of art. The kids would love it, parents would love it. Someone's got to try and solve the puzzle. And yeah, I look forward to it. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And yeah, I look forward to seeing it at some point. Thank you. 谢谢你, as they say in China. And have a lovely day. Have a nice weekend. Okay. Okay, bye bye for now. Thank you for listening. I know it's blah, 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 but trust me, it's going to be okay. Bye bye.